Alright, so I'm starting the project of making the galley more user-friendly. So there's a big project coming where I'm going to turn this all into drawers. And I'm going to take out this alcohol stove, replace it with like a camping propane stove, but that's another day. Right now I just wanted to share a couple of things that I've done that's already made a huge difference. One is I took this whole front piece off, and as you can tell, I actually cut in these little grooves, making it so much easier to be able to put things in and out, and put things like these that are actually larger than the depth of this, but they can at least stay in. Now, what I would have done differently is I only put maybe about, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch of depth between here and here. I would make that at least 1/2 inch, maybe even 3/4. So if you do this, change that up. The other thing I did was I installed a soap dispenser. I could not stand having a bottle of soap around or having to go underneath the sink every time I needed soap. So I put in a soap dispenser here. And then the other thing I did with this is I just cut some just basic pieces of wood so that I could make these a little bit more user friendly. So like right here, this is literally just 3.5 inches wide and no more than 6 inches long, since that's how deep this is, and it's kind of snug fit. So you can see there's nothing special about the wood. I don't know how long it'll last, but it is a hardwood, and so that just sticks in there wherever I want it, and then that way I can put some of my most used utensils in it. So I'm going to pull those out real quick and show you the next piece that I did. And I don't know about you, but I really don't like my knife just rolling around anywhere, and since I don't have anywhere to put stuff like that yet, I did the same thing here. I just took an old piece of plywood, not plywood actually, it's a hardwood, it's actually redwood, and I cut it 3.5 inches wide, just shy of 6 inches tall, and then I took another shorter piece here, and I just used my table saw, set a really low depth, and cut this little slit out so that I could put it here, or I could put it at the other end. For me, I like it on this end so that when I do have my cooking going on right here, I can actually reach around it and not have to deal with the heat. So this could have been, does not need to be as wide as it is. I didn't feel like continuing to look around for something even narrower, so I put that in there. And then I just come in here and put this in a spot, fairly arbitrary. I like my soap to be fairly close, so that is what defines how big this is. And then I just start putting my utensils in there, so now they're not running all over the cabin as well, and everyone needs their wine. I like this to be a little separate from all this kind of stuff here, so it's sitting out, so I can still put a bottle of wine. I use these dishes more than I use the big dishes, so they go in here. And I was able to put some bowls and pots and stuff up here. This will all get more organized as I move along. All right, so I just thought I'd share that because right now that has made a really, really big difference in my ability to use this space and not have to continually dig for things like utensils. I hope that's helpful.